Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Alright. So, we're back. And we are doing the ARCHON quest. So, I'm gonna stream for like 3 hours, all going well. And hopefully we can make a good dent in the ARCHON quest, because I know ARCHON quests tend to take a fair amount of time. And the last time I streamed Genshin, which was almost a week ago, which last Wednesday, I said that I'll stick to doing the ARCHON quest on stream. And I was so tempted to do it off stream, despite my words, but I held off, and here we are.
Here's how I allocate
Oh,
energy.
I need to bump the time forward like 3 hours. Okay, let me get it. Oh, that'll do. 804 is good enough.
70% goes to invest.
Oh, where do I go?
Go
That's right, we're pretty much up to the final, quote-unquote, final battle. So, whatever's going to happen here is going to be pretty bloody important. So, you know what? I'll be cinematic. Is that what I'm looking for? And I'm just going to walk. I'm going to make my way up there by walking rather than TPing up there. Oh. Alright, get ready. Alright. I think this is probably the team I will run in there with. This is probably my best team at the moment. Outside maybe my Arlecchino team. Nuvalet's okay. And then that's the Shogun Hypercarry team. No, I will do my Kinich team. That's probably my best bet. Especially because it's an Atlan.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
Alright, now this is where things are going to get super interesting. Because see Oleron over there? Wait, I haven't seen anyone else yet. But there's Oleron, I should say, just sitting there, observing, watching on. Haven't seen any of the others yet.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
They're probably like down here somewhere. There they all are.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Ah, judging by
Oh,
the confident look on your face,
Oops.
I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
There you go.
Tumaini. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
There's the giant dude just sitting there. Holy shit.
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's coming up.
As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to him a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini, that is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
Too
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations, we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won! For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
Oh, what a speech. And just like that, we vanished. Now, where are we?
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh?
Paimon? What are you doing here?
After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
Monty's here too. Well, I called him Monty.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words.
We don't have much time, right?
True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
Is that the Mountain King to the left? Yeah, what? Why is the Mountain King here? Alright, we're gonna talk to myself. To Kinich. Can I talk to Kinich? Why not? Let's you up here. I want to talk to Kinich. Let me talk to Kinich. Or can I only do it for you?
On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
The name of Turnfire teaches us that everything comes at a price. We have offered generations of blood and tears to this war, and now it's time to collect. We're all counting on you to take revenge, including the Mountain King.
During the Turnfire night, I once said, "May the will of Kongamato march ever on, until the Abyss is stamped out." Recently, I saw him again in my dreams. My most trusted partner, Burkina. He believed this would be the battle to end all battles, and implored me to lend my support to the hero of this era. As expected, traveler from afar, that hero is you. From the first time we met, I sensed something special. You remind me of someone. The one who moved Burkina to their side. I firmly believe you will defeat the forces of darkness. That miracle belongs to this era.
We will answer to the fire for all our deeds, and so shall the abyss answer for its crimes. Oh, and Ahel has something to say.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regrets.
That's the nicest send-off you're gonna get out of Ahel. Yeah, that would be definitely like the nicest one to get out of him. Alright, let's talk to Shalanan. I'm gonna have to do it through this dude.
You're about to set off, right?
Yep.
Bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again. Oh, and I brought Napika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Mr. Traveler. Not too long ago, you and Shalonen saved me and helped me recover my real name. And now, you're going somewhere super dangerous in the name of everyone in that land. Yeah, he's amazing! Shalonen says a name is like a blessing, so I want to give you my blessing too. But, I don't know any fancy words, so just be safe and come visit us soon. We can celebrate your birthday next time.
Sounds good to me.
Then it's a promise.
That's right. A promise to meet again in the future. Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, we'll welcome you back with a huge feast of barbecue and wine. I have no doubt that victory will be ours.
Best Natlan character. Zillonen. Alright, let's talk to Neon Sun.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the collective of plenty.
Oh, she doesn't have voice lines. True strength isn't gifted from the heavens. It culminates little by little from everything we do. Natlan's history goes back thousands of years. Every person who calls this land home, past or present, has a hand in this opportunity. Just like the Pyro Archon's concept of time, the past, the present, and the future exist at once. This moment is a convergence of all three. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Natlan. Your hard work will not be in vain. Actually, I also have a more personal request. Once the war is over, come visit us in the Collective of Plenty, okay?
That's right. Our tribe can't wait to meet you.
Veressa and I will show you all our customs and fun activities. I'll leave you in suspense for now, but I promise you won't be disappointed. Alright, that was a little short one here. Then we'll talk to Citlali and Oleron. I keep saying Oleron, because I think I saw it somewhere. And then we'll talk to... Okay, so Moulini's over there. Then we'll talk to whoever's over... Oh, Chaska, so Flower Feather. Alright, let's get this going.
A revelation came to me in a The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will.
That seems like overkill.
I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing.
I feel the same way.
Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
Now, if you're gonna wait for my safe return, then you should come home so I can work on you. In terms of account, because I don't have Sitlali. Alright, let's talk to Chaska, because I think this will be an important one.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan gathers here today.
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. It's taken a lot to get to this point. I know it will not be in vain.
No, that was actually really quick. Alright. Then, well, not best for last, but we will talk to Milani, the character that introduced us to Natlan.
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery. Uncle New is here to see you off too.
You, young hero, are about to make history. My deeds are nothing compared to that. When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years into the future. When future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will see our deeds for their greater significance.
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island.
No objections here.
Great! I better get on it or someone might beat me to it.
Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natlan's greatest heroes. Me too, obviously. But as your friend, there's something I want even more. And it's way simpler. Once this is all over, I want to go to the hot springs together. Paimon included.
Hopefully we can do that.
Being friends is all about. Quality time and good vibes.
It's a promise.
I'll hold you to it.
Alright. I believe now we have spoken to everybody. It's time.
Are you ready, traveler?
I'm ready.
All right. Before we face our final enemy together, we need to split up. I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the Night Kingdom. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. We can reconvene there.
Understood.
All right. Then it's time to act. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not
Wait for me, Paimon.
Always. Now leave us alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Ooh, that was a transition. Okay, but oh, I didn't even get to read that. I didn't even get to read that. That was so quick. By the time you set out, Mawika has already made her way into a heavily contaminated part of the Night Kingdom. Okay, I just watched it back on the stream. That was so quick. I didn't even get to properly read that shit. But alright, we're soloing this area with Mawika, so let's see how this goes. No, I'll stop sprinting, so I got some stamina.
Rise with the sun.
Is that Kidich's clamp? No, that's the 4-star one.
Rev the engines.
At least I've gotten a little bit of practice with Mawika's kit. Oh, there's more. You know what? May as well. See how it... I don't know what damage it did, but it looked like it did some good. And now we move forward. Go for here. Oh, perfect. Alright. Well. On we go. They're cruising through the Night Kingdom on a fucking motorbike. And so it might be, there's gonna be more enemies right here as soon as we...
Something feels familiar.
That's why it's an Abyss Lector. That's Abyss Herald, I mean. I don't know where the Lector bit came from. Ow! Can I heal? Yep, cool. Okay, the ult's fully charged up, so let's just go for it. I want to say it hit. Hopefully I can melt his shield here. I'm just going to throw burst, because hopefully it'll be enough. Alright, that'll do. I'll get off the... Ah, I wanted to get off the bike. Ah well. Oh? What's this?
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually,
Oh shit.
we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been 500 years.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do, no matter how difficult. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era, but an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day, but I failed time and time again.
Hey Brave, thanks for the tier 1. So that's now 19 months in a row. Hell yeah. Alright, so that means in, I think June, that'll be 2 years. But 35 months total, currently on a 19-month streak. Let's go. 35 total? Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, for the current streak of you resubbing, it's been 19 months. It's 35 total, but it's been 19. But thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Love seeing it. Even though you always call me a bitch every time you do it. But, you know, I still appreciate it anyway. What do you mean rude? I'm just saying that, yeah, it's been 35 months total, but I can also see the current streak of your resubs. It's my monthly tradition? Yeah, I know it's your monthly tradition to call you a bitch. Okay, that part's not a monthly tradition. It's a part of your tradition when you sub, but you always call me a bitch. You always call me a bitch. No doubt when, well, if you end up calling me at any point today, you're going to call me that. Because I know you're going to do it, because in your words, it's always the way that I, you know, react. Yep. Alright. I shall continue on with this dialogue.
Oh. You didn't fail.
Wait, then the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like it boosts my trust in other people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't
it? Yeah, I'd say so.
I just rub my shoe against my console. Whoops.
It's been a long time, and it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history.
No. I really don't want to do the quest. I haven't done the war and it's just daunting. Yeah, look, I was actually speaking to Nathan about that, how you don't want to do the quest. And we both had the same opinion that, like, it really is something that is worth experiencing. And I even saw... Fortunately, I saw this thing without spoilers. Like, I think the images were spoilers, but I don't understand the context yet. Maybe today I will. But it showed... But it said, like... This Natlan Archon quest is pretty much... This person said, like... This is what they feel like. What Natlan was, in terms of the Archon quests, is how, like, the way it made people feel and whatever, was what they wanted. It was how they wanted people to feel with the Inazuma stuff. So it's like Natlan's kind of, you know, like... It was their second chance with the story in terms of making people feel a certain way that they wanted to capture originally, like with Inazuma. But they've managed to actually do it this time with Natlan. It's too big, just too long. Yeah, especially since... Like, yeah, some Archon quests take ages, some don't take that long. But if you want to be caught up to speed and everything, then... I mean, we have our agreement about it, which I think we're doing tomorrow, anyway. So we will see how we go. We'll see how we go. But at least you get to see what's happening here, at least to an extent.
But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No. It wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And
With
now
literally no
the end
context.
is near,
The child is unknown to me.
be it the enemy's end or my own.
So, this child here, it was kind of shown just before you joined. So that's actually Mawika's sister. From 500 years ago. Yeah, because I imagine you're probably not going to... Is she old? Yeah, well, I mean, we're in the Night Kingdom, so this is her soul. But, I don't know if... Ancient? Yeah, I don't know if you're planning on doing this part, like the 5.3 stuff. So... Yeah, I don't know what you want to know, what you don't. So I'm just going to keep this rolling.
In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hime. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never change.
All right. I need to head out. Another hero is waiting for me.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Okay, now we're going back to Aoife. Oh, you thought it was Aoife? It's just Kenichi. Alright, now get our part, and we gotta kill this shit. Alright.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Oh, yeah. Where those little shits go? I'm just gonna get my cycle going. The only male 5-star in 2024. Yep, and he's here to shine right now. Damn it, I ran out of thing. Just gonna pop D's for now. I might have to switch Freena to heals real quick. Oh no, I'm good. I'll just pop Benny. I'll pop Ahel. Did that not hit? Oh, there we go.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I didn't know I could do that. Hello, Mr. Traveler.
Wait, you're...
You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom. And well, she did a lot of bad things. I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time apologizing to me. But I didn't know what to say.
No. Unpopular opinion, Mawiko should have been a male. I mean... I understand that. It would have also made sense if the Archon was a male. As well, I think it works either way. Whether Mawiko is a male or a female. Like, I don't mind that she's a female. Like, I understand a part of it would be, you know, they would... Like, Mawiko is obviously going to sell because she's female. Whereas if she was a male, it'd be like, oh, it's just a male Archon. Like, they might be really cool, but it's just a male Archon. Like... I do agree it would have made sense. Dude, hot guy on a motorbike. Yeah, that is true. That also would have sold. That also would have sold pretty well. That is a fair point. But, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we only have one male Archon, and it's Zhongli. Oh, we got Venti too. I forget. Yeah, there's Venti as well. How did I forget Venti? I don't know how I forgot Venti. That was so dumb. I don't know how my mind just completely forgot Venti existed for a split second. I was like, wait, no, fucking Venti, dude. Yeah, because like we got 2 male Archons. The rest are female, because we got Shogun, we got Nahida, we have Farina, the First Laws, and Mawika. So, yeah, it's going to be a 2 to 5 ratio, because I'm imagining the Saritsa is the Cryo. I've got a feeling the Saritsa might even be the Cryo Archon. So I'm assuming that that's going to be the go with, I mean, we could get a male Cryo Archon if it's not the Saritsa. So it could end up being a 3 to 4 split when we get Snezhnaya. But I honestly have a little bit of a feeling that, yeah, the Saritsa will end up being the Cryo Archon as well. I don't know why, I just imagine it's going to play out in some sort of way like that. Weka should have been male. Yeah, I can understand that. But, you know, we've still got a lot to go with Genshin. Like, just because we're, like, approaching... We're in the 6th region. And we've got Snezhnaya. I don't know if Celestia's going to have a region. We're more than likely going to get Khaenri'ah as a region. Like, somehow, in some way. Like, whether that's post-Snezhnaya or whatever. Like, we're going to get Khaenri'ah in some form. It's just a given. Then obviously the game's probably going to end with either fighting that god that, you know, basically corrupted the other sibling, or we're going to have to fucking fight Paimon. Since Paimon is a demonic name. And a lot of people have made that connection. Anyways.
Nipika, all those people who lost their memories, they're the ones who deserve apologies. Not me.
No. Could you imagine Mawika as a male with the removal of the helmet animation on a male? Like, that's just perfect. I can imagine that, actually, yeah. I can imagine that.
And this was my advice. Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunities to make up for them.
Those are words of truth right there.
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream, and she agreed to lend me her power. That's how I was able to help you back there.
Honestly, I need to write that fucking sentence down, because that sentence is truth. I need to write that down somewhere. So, Bree, if you can do me a favor and... Oh, actually, never mind. I'll try and do it in my time.
A lot of terrible mistakes in the past. But now, she's using her powers for good.
It was a huge help.
You're a very talented person, Nichka. I'm sorry your life was cut so short.
It's okay. We still managed to do something important in this place. Good luck, Traveler. We're all counting on you.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
Don't know why, but okay. No, it's just, I want to write down that line that Atia said. Like this... Where is it? That line there. The line that's highlighted. I want... Well, it's a good thing I'm doing this right now, so that way later on tonight I can pull this back up, grab that line, and write that down, so that way it's, I guess, a little bit of a reminder for myself. Because it is so damn true. Alright, anyway, back on track. Now, Merline is in the square over there.
We got to see each other in a dream, and that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts to corrode that area, its forces could once again surge into the land above.
Alright, hydrates? Hold on. I'll do that while the dialogue's going on.
Being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats than my own. I have no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Alright. Now we head into the fog. It seems like there's more to this mist than abyssal power. It feels suffocating. Yeah, it's taking our health. Oh. Uh-oh. Headache. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh. Someone's protecting us.
It's you.
Oh, it's the Charmer.
You would come. We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on to my human form back then. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now, the souls of the Night Kingdom have been revitalized.
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight side by side again. It's all thanks to you and Siglali.
Running into you here.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close.
Grab those. Ugh.
More monsters! Leave them to me. I've got your back.
I know I didn't fully set up, I kind of just went for it, but it's alright. Still gonna at least gonna hit for 80k. I'm not gonna use burst or anything. Oh, there's more. Alright, never mind, I will be. Even though my setup is, like, not good right now, but it's alright. Alright. Let's fix that up.
Locked up.
Bang. Switch Frena's thing to some Helios. Though Frena can. Oh, never mind. I almost got left behind. That would have been bad. Oh, and there's a big boy up ahead. Oh, these things are usually pretty easy to take out.
Everybody stand back.
Won't be for long. Go for it. Oh, Kenichi's almost dead. Alright, let me just do this so Kenichi doesn't die real quick. I'll also put Farina heals on because I can't afford Kenichi dying. Go for it, what the hell?
Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
What's this shady bitch doing?
Like you in the Night Kingdom.
Go for it.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Natlan. I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my name.
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero, even though the truth is quite the opposite. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real me.
Hold on. Oh, he's from Khaenri'ah. I'm looking at his eyes. He's from Khaenri'ah.
Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient. Our differences caused many an arguments between us.
I'm quickly testing my other account for Star Rail. It's gonna be interesting if it's there. Hopefully it is. Hopefully you can get access to like your original Star Rail account. But no wonder we're ready to sacrifice ARCHON.
You tried to sacrifice someone.
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests.
Oh, didn't mean to press that.
The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. A strong hand is required to stand against a strong foe. That is what the glory of Khaenri'ah means to me.
So you still believe in him?
I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. You will understand that soon enough. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a new era.
Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all.
It's not there. It was a long shot. No, at least you gave it a go. I suppose. All right. Real quick, I'm just gonna quickly heal. I think that would be a good idea. Let's just heal everyone up to a decent amount. Hopefully Farina's healing will last long enough for me to get Dia at least done up. Alright. And perfect. Alright, we move forward. Surely we'll end up catching up with Mawika real soon. And that's where we need to go. I didn't expect the situation here to be so chaotic. Is it because of the damage to the ley lines? The road has collapsed, but the structure above seems intact. That looks like the way forward. Still, how do I get over there? Huh? That sound, it's a bird!
Hey, traveler. It's me, Koichi.
Holy shit! It's Koichi, she's been— oh my god.
Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency.
Holy shit.
With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Go!
Uh-oh.
Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden.
Could it be that Mawika's wrapped up everything on her end?
Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the Pyro Archon's plan.
Koichi. You went to see Chaska, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more mature than before. All those years of worrying, but better late than ever, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up in her dreams anymore.
What?
Back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be the older sister's job.
You're really strong, Koichi.
All right, enough about that. All we can do is accept the past and continue to look forward. I would say our nation's future is looking very bright. Go now, traveler.
Alright. You feeling... yeah. Can I? Yes, I can. Alright. Ah. There is steps. Oh, almost walked off on an accident. That would have been bad. Thanks to Koichi. I should be able to make it through this place with the Ectomasaur. No, what's the, this statue seems strange. I should use the thing to take a closer look. Yeah, oh, it's elemental sight. This thing. Alright, there's a thing here. Can I... yeah. So where do I go from here? Ah! That's where! No, now we gotta switch. Form an indwelling and then talk to... Coiler. Take flight! Here comes an attack. Ah, shit. Nope. Dodging everything. Uh-oh. Nope. Nuh-uh. No. Ow. No, don't you do it. Don't do it. Go away.
You can do this.
I'm trying. Okay, so I just gotta go down here. And let's... can I descend quicker? Yes, I can. L2. I forget that does that. Alright. So let's interact with this. Try to continue onward. Alright. Let's get this door to open. Something's gonna happen here for sure.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Follow the guidance to reach the destination. And alright, I just got like blessed by like I think the original.
Let my people
Oh my god.
Malika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
So many Sealies. Alright. Waker! Oh. Oh, that's ominous. Oh, that's where my Waker is. Alright, we're just turning into... Oh shit, here we go. Oh, I can't attack or anything, I just gotta dodge everything. Alright. No, it ain't. No, not getting hit by that. Not today. You can't touch me. I do squiggly lines in the ground. You ain't getting me. Oh my god.
Extinguish, for the world will always fall to darkness.
Ow. Ah, shit! Oh my god, that could have been bad. Whew. Alright, at least I don't have to worry about doing all the transitions, it's just immediate. But jump over that. Jump on. Oh fuck, I jumped into that one. Oops. I can dodge that one, can dodge that. Never mind, maybe not. That hurt. I'm supposed to jump over that one. I don't think so. Oh! I'm buying a bullet and starting a damn quest. Nope. 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 Evasive maneuvers. Ow! I'm legit just spamming circle at this point. Alright, I think we made it. But wake up, I am here to assist. Cutscene. Yeah, look at those dodging skills. Okay. Is Traveler gonna be, is Aoife using all his skills? Yep, there's my Waker.
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
What? Is that a giant rift hound? What the fuck? Okay, so I'm guessing this is a new weekly boss. Okay, cool.
You who traverse the stars, fear not.
What?
Matlan has placed its trust in you.
Are we getting pyro?
Ignite your fire.
Yeah, we're getting pyro.
Burns within.
There it is. We already see 6. I bet.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once
Ow.
the wood is spent, night will return.
Nope. Let's just burst that real quick. 56k, alright, we'll take that. No, we. I don't give a shit. You're about to get dookie on. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like the Wanderer fight where, like, you're kind of supposed to lose. Is that what's gonna happen here? No, we're not supposed to kill it first go? Well, because then I'm only a traveler, I would kind of assume that's the case. Because, yeah, it's not really... Can I get my best back? Here we go. Ow. Is it too late? Ow. Xbalanque? Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I'm alright. I just got held in place. Oh well. Yeah, okay, so that was supposed to be a fight that you weren't exactly supposed to win. It was just survive up until a certain point. Yeah, it would be Xbalanque. However you say it, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Okay, now we're back on this path.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is imminent.
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
No, we never stop moving.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You have destroyed this world's hope with your own hands.
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear?
Very good point, Mawika. Very good point.
We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time.
Then we move forward. This is a long staircase.
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all!
Nope. Okay. Cutscene time.
Listen.
It's the sacred flame.
Did they lose? No, it can't be. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I hear them. In the beginning, there was darkness until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. It's time to burn this fucker alive.
Give up hope.
We'll march forward together.
This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands.
Okay, Moeka's Claymore? Yeah, Moeka's Claymore. Oh shit. Oh, let's go, bitch. Let's go. You're fucked now. Yeah, Shivalanka, you can shut the fuck up. You're going down, bitch. Come on then. Let me attack you, pussy. Come on. Give me out! Come on! 214k, alright, love seeing that. Okay, it's interesting how the dialogue did that.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon
Accursed angels, vanished creed. You should have long since been.
Okay, so we're gonna break those.
To purify the totem poles.
Okay, that's one. No matter the cost, I believe in him to the end.
His soul is noble and pure. Hero is just his starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
I think I did it right. I'm hoping I did it right.
And your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Fix this one up.
wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
Wherever he calls home, is surely a place of freedom and warmth.
You toil in vain, and your blood.
Fuck! Why'd I go get a battle pass? Last one.
Enough, you foolish pests.
It's never enough. Yeah, we should get Mualani and Shalondon.
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish pests.
You're going down, bitch.
We will take back Natlan's future.
You're done, boy. You are done.
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward.
No way capacity again. Bang. Perish into flame, which is Blanco. To get back, do we pray? It's a bike. Oh my god, that's great. Fucking hell. Oh my god. I see Lily didn't jump down and fucking smother him.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. The same goes for the Pyro Archon. Well, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
Because what is that damn good?
There's officially nothing to worry about. You won! You actually won!
Finally, it's time to relax.
I knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match for you!
You did it again, Traveler. Your strength is remarkable. And now, that land is finally free from the threat of the Abyss.
Welcome back, great hero. I can't to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for generations to come.
Oh no, we have an emergency? Oh no, what's happened? Use the slowest mode of transportation. What? A hot air balloon? Oh. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, the hot air balloon? Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, it's the pain. The pain, yeah.
I'm sure the grannies and grams back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it drove me insane too, because like, I could just be down there shredding through every like abyss enemy right now, but I'm stuck up here on a balloon. Like, let me run with Chaska? Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. Now I don't have to worry about the rescue plan. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once. So yeah, if things got risky down there, I was gonna charge in and rescue him.
I don't think it'd be quite so simple, Kachina. But still, if something like that really did happen, I'd come for you too, no matter what it took.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Bravery aside, I try not to act on impulse. But I suppose there's an exception to every rule. Okay, before you praise me too much, in the ley lines, I encountered many souls of the dead, and I could hear everyone rooting for me from above.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
I saw Atea, Vishama, Koichi, and all 6 heroes from 500 years ago. Not to mention, I heard the messages you left for me in my ancient name. I have to thank each and every one of you. Without your help, I could never have defeated an enemy as strong as the Abyss.
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial moment.
To think that you heard them, though, that's a little embarrassing.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Okay.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Traveler?
I feel completely fine.
Great. Just what I wanted to hear. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, I think he's more than worthy of the honor. Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve a formal round of applause for this achievement.
Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
And off she goes. Melania's just like, nah, I'm out of here. Camera. This calls for a camera.
Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss, don't you deserve the same honor?
Oh my god, hurry up. This balloon bullshit is crap. Yeah, it drags on a bit. But still, it's like... The war is something that, like, it's worth experiencing.
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm already the Pyro Archon. That's enough honor for a lifetime. Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us. Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the Fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace, and now it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the Fallen will be held on a later day, but in the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send him off with a round of applause and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. You should savor it.
But what about you?
Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Receive the crown? We get the crown? Okay. There's a... I got a feeling something could happen here, though.
Great hero.
Wait.
Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these feathered accessories.
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role model for all in Natlan.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the Abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than
Chaska.
one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors. Chaska.
Chaska's given the crown.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
No, Paimon, you don't have to say that. Yeah. God damn it, Paimon. Why are you saying that about Chaska? You fucking... By someone we know, Paimon meant a cherished comrade.
Exactly. It makes this moment even more special because we're already friends.
Paimon, shush, you're not helping.
Both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Natlan, I bestow upon you this blessing. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone.
Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
We're here to guide the way.
Yeah, I'm following.
Great hero. Could you
I don't know if I want to walk slow, if I go quick, I don't know. Monty? No, that's Ayo. It's Ayo. Okay, come on.
Enjoy the...
Over here! Over here! Quick!
As the sun shines down on our nation.
Another victory for Natlan. Can I take a picture of you, please?
There was a lot going on there. Oh, Mulan was right there. I was wondering where she was.
Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
I don't see why not.
Look at all the people. They must have been waiting here for a long time. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
Alright.
That's right. The photo booth is this way, and the autograph area is over there. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So head to the next area whenever you're ready. We'll be cheering for you.
Alright, Oh, Jolana's right here. Can I talk to Jolana? I can. Hell yeah. Oh, maybe not. Jolana was just right there, though. She's still over there. She's just chilling.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, this will keep it going for a while, probably.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
One photo each.
Only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
One per person. Jelena's...
Okay, one is enough. One is more than enough.
Don't know where Jelena went. She was standing somewhere.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
So many photos.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Huh? Aww. We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation and your understanding, everyone.
Wow.
Let a few more photos happen.
Enthusiastic. I bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan.
Don't even think about it.
All right. It was just a joke.
No, I knew Paimon, it wasn't a joke.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too.
I can't talk to Jelena.
What's on your mind, Shilonen?
I was just thinking about your ancient name, Tumaini. It's truly a perfect fit. And seeing how much hope you've given to the people here, it makes that even more true.
Yeah, small one didn't know. Wait, is Milani still dead? Nope. Milani's gone. Okay, I guess we're heading over this way. Kenichi's right there. He's chilling.
Single file, please. The hero will begin signing autographs.
What name should I sign? Tumaini. Seems like the obvious choice. Oh, what the fuck? I've got to do it? Okay, oh god. I'm trying to do as best as I can. Yeah. Oh shit.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I just gotta keep doing it. Okay. It's just a couple times, so we're just gonna do this quick. Otherwise we're gonna be here for too long. But so far, I'm surprised at the lack of, like, Capitano. That was Goofred.
I'll treasure this for the rest
No
of
doubt Capitano's gonna be somewhere. He'll probably show up after this stuff, I reckon. I don't know, though. It seems like, I don't know, it feels like the big stuff's happened, but there's gotta be something more. Probably to set up a future part.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
Especially since there's supposed to be at least 2 weekly bosses per region. Pretty sure.
Alright, last one. The great hero has a parade to finish.
Can I just do it?
Thank you
Does
for taking the
Ahau want
time
one?
to sign those autographs. We really appreciate it.
Ahau, do you want a signature? Let's talk to Kanish.
Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula Hao?
Ahau is just practicing his signature for Rock. Still waiting on the admirers, though.
Hey! Keep it to yourself!
Can't let it's funny. Parade time.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Every ancient name has a story behind it and comes with a certain mantra. Usually, the Wayab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream, but yours is still unknown to us.
No, it's because I don't belong to a tribe.
Oh! You mean like the lines the 6 heroes were decided when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
In the beginning, there was darkness. Until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light.
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got it all down!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natland's leylines!
The Lord of the Night gave his words to me.
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
No, let's continue. Ah, Monty!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends!
Too bad I can't pet Monty right now. Where's the answer? Where's the answer? She said something. Oh, she's right there. I can't talk. And someone's just behind the camera right now. Alright. Let's go, Monty. Oh, they're all following.
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Oh, fuck.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them?
Let's give it a whirl. Oh, fuck. Alright, might as well. Why not? You probably wouldn't catch me doing this, though. Oh, okay. I don't have to do... Oh, yeah, I do. It's a rhythm game. Fuck, right. Okay, okay. Oh, what the cliche is that? Brother. That's that, brother. That... Please tell me that's the end of it.
Hey, not bad. You're a natural. Let's hear it for our hero.
That was the worst part. Okay. Now I've got them all following me again. Never mind.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the Traveler our blessings one more time and give him a resounding round of applause.
Woohoo! Yeah! All right! Woo!
That's a hero's welcome.
No, well, I fucking forgot to read the line out. Whoops.
You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon.
Ooh.
Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
Uh-oh, what's happened?
Why didn't you come to the parade?
Never mind that. I have something important to tell you. Come with me.
Here we go.
I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle. But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some weird position. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death. Her fate hasn't changed at all.
Ah, shit. Well, that's probably not too surprising, but we both made it back.
Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over, but my dreams never lie. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where is Mawika right now? Did she tell you what she's planning?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
After all, the corrosion should be gone by now.
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. And I'm not sure she has enough power to do it on her own. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but it's still no easy feat.
You've got a point.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines this better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this.
But why would she hide the truth from us?
Malika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, there can only be one possibility. She must think the outcome of her death is worth it. The moment Malika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule. That means Malika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Like, dying for a cause?
Then let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the source mechanism?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Malika once met Xbalanque.
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call Ochkanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochkanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known as the first city of the Pyro Archon.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
Alright.
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Time to go save Malika. This maybe where Capitano comes into play. Ah. Whoa. What the fuck? What is that?
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right?
That reminds me a little bit of Alakino, I can't lie.
Inside of it, talk about creepy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking weird, I
That's how
can't
the Ruler of
lie.
Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
Ugh, shit. I got a feeling this is gonna get interesting real quick. Malika, don't die! We already had Farina. We don't need you to... Yeah, she's just staring out. She didn't notice us climbing up the stairs at all. Malika, please don't do it. Don't do it!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Malika, as the price for losing my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Malika! You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500... No. For the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give my life once more.
I respect your decision, Malika. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day. What will you do then?
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300 years. Future Pyro-Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the Sacred Flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to an inescapable destiny. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but not yourself. In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
It's hard to argue with her logic. She probably knew we would come and prepared what to say in advance. It's time for Natlan to enter a new era. And I know she wants to fulfill her duty as a leader, but she deserves to have a place in the future she built with her people.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Oh.
And I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait for them to arrive.
It's Capitano. It's Capitano.
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
Had a fucking feeling he'd be involved somehow.
Individual fails to meet my requirements. I fear I may lose my patience.
I've spent the last 5 minutes on a balloon.
I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who the human may be.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait, this feeling.
It's Capitano.
We made
Yep,
it.
there's ARCHON. There he is. I know it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned. It was him?
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malwika, I understand how you feel. If I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long, and I can offer a better solution.
Oh.
You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
Wait. The souls I saw in my dream?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence. Much like yourself. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word, his goal is revenge.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power.
5 sinners.
If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome.
Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential.
Capitano
You have
Law.
wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the 4 pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing?
Let's go for it.
Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together. Yes. Let's go together.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
No wonder Dane's method of slowing the decay of his body didn't work for him.
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss, and so their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes, but all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognized the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate.
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along.
Rip Captain, he's no longer playable? Yeah, probably. Makes sense why Chaska's in him there. Rip Kuichi. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
They fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior.
Oh,
he took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. But I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war. After countless partings and farewells. Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors for war. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Natlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this painting. And not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
The fact that Kenichi's voiceless is fucking annoying. Oh, yeah. That's the thing that sucks with all the strikes and stuff going on, is that a lot of the characters don't have voice lines. It takes away from it. Like, I know the strikes are obviously very understandable as to why it's happening. Like, it's understandable. Because, you know, voice actors don't want studios and stuff using AI to recreate their voices and stuff. That's completely fair enough, because AI isn't exactly a tool that's fully been understood yet. They deserve to be paid? Abso-fucking-lutely. That's the big thing. It's AI usage and money. That's the thing that's affecting all this. It's taking away from experiences like with Genshin's story. We don't get to fully feel what some characters are trying to say because we just have to guess. And it's shit. So I hope sooner rather than later these studios pull their heads out of their fucking asses and actually... What? Oh. Look, I hope sooner rather than later these studios pull their heads out of their asses and make things right. What the fuck? Yeah, that is new. That's us. The crown. What the hell? And the fact that, yeah, like... the fact that characters don't get to have their voices included, it takes away from the overall experience. Like, this story has still been really good with Natlan.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war.
But a lot of the VAs, like the voices that we're getting, either these lines were pre-recorded prior to the strike, or these voice actors like Paimon's is able to go to a separate studio and record their voice lines. Like under a different company that isn't doing the shit, because that's the main thing that's affecting like the English Genshin VAs, is because this studio that Hayo is going through in order to get the English dub done is not budging with their stance on AI. That they're saying no, we will be using AI still. Like, they're not retracting their stance. And that's the biggest thing going on right now, at least in terms of Genshin. Zenless hasn't had that issue, fortunately, so I think the Zenless voice actors and stuff are going through a different studio, which is good. At least I hope that's the case. But yeah, it's just this particular studio that I believe the English cast is going through. That I think it's money and AI. That's the main issues, and that's not... Yeah, it's a very shit situation. Hopefully all these studios that work with all these games and stuff, I hope they fucking pull their heads out of their asses. Because gaming is going to get ruined by AI. It's like COD is getting so much backlash because of AI usage to generate imagery. Like, I believe the COD Twitter posted a Christmas thing. And it was supposed to be Gobblegums falling out of a Christmas stocking, right? Like rolling out of a Christmas stocking. It was just a static image, but it was very poorly done. It was AI. Or is either AI or it was just a very, very quick job that had no effort put into it. Like someone was told to just make up a very quick graphic in 2 minutes. Because it looks like shit. And there's been AI art used in Black Ops 6. Like, for Christmas stuff. Like, there was a zombie one, like a zombie Santa, that had 6 fingers in one hand. And that image is still in the game today. I'm very certain it's still in the game right now. And that's the shit thing with Activision, is that they're using Treyarch as a guinea pig. Treyarch normally make really good CODs. Normally, they make really good CODs. But basically, the last few have kind of served as testing grounds for Activision to see what they can get away with and what they can't. So right now, I've seen people saying that Sledgehammer is actually the best COD team right now. And I honestly, to a degree, I have to agree. As much as I love Treyarch because their CODs have always been the best ones for me, not only from an enjoyment point of view, but also those are the games I've always been the best at. Black Ops 6 I haven't been as good at so far, but I think it's because I'm not trying to sweat my ass off and get better. I'm mainly just focusing on trying to get camo grinds done for multiplayer, and then I start sweating my nuts off. But I'm going to stop before I get into even more of a tangent about this sort of stuff, because this is not the place for it. We're here to enjoy the Genshin story. So, Moika, continue.
This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration.
Kinich walking up to Kinich. Let's go. Alright.
does no one praise the deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord? How? Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself, forced to remain nameless. Ignorant fools.
Fine. I guess you helped out. Good job.
Well. A compliment. After all these years, it's about time you knew your place, lowly servant. Hey! Why are you glaring at me?
Alright, let's talk to Mulan and Kachina.
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Natlan as much as we want.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right? And the Lord of the Night is a lot stronger now.
That means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is totally my vibe. I can't wait to go see it.
I want to go to Liyue. The mountains are supposed to be super tall.
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. Let's start planning. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together. Then we'll be hot springs buddies for life.
Okay, let's talk to Yan-san over here. Honestly, I forgot what a Yan-san's voice fucking sounds like. Because of the fact that she hasn't had voice lines since, like, she was introduced. Muscles grow stronger through periods of strain, and people work the same way. Even though the crisis is over, we will still band together for the sake of a new future. Oh, and you should really come to the Collective of Plenty sometime. Especially you, Paimon. Your nutrition plan is already set.
Okay, so you can help Paimon get stronger, right? If something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by the Traveler's side.
Of course. You've got serious potential. Alright, now... So...
Our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss?
I wanted to talk to Silali and Oleron first, but okay. About the stances of the Heavenly Principles and the Shades.
The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the Heavenly Principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The Heavenly Principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures.
About the Ode.
Isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection.
I can feel like there's like something in my knee that is just twitching flat out right now. It's kind of annoying. Oh, about Natlan's Gnosis.
The captain's subordinate sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match, and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand.
Probably.
Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared.
Who is trying to join me? I am in the middle of something, bruh. So only 2k people died in my playthrough? Okay. I can't remember how much died in mine. I think it was maybe just under 2k. It was around a similar amount. About the next stop on my journey.
A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya. So make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power.
Why are you trying to
This
join?
mysterious power
I'm not
permeates
done.
even the
What?
7 elements of Teyvat. Ancient moon's remnants, the
Did you mean to do that?
mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed.
About the tribe my ancient name will belong to.
Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated
Okay,
with
so it is
tribal
intentional.
culture or tradition, most ancient names
I'm
can be
not done with
inherited
the
by
thing yet.
Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time.
Alright, I don't have any more questions.
The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way.
It was my honor.
An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now and watch over them.
Okay, Bray, can you give me a moment? Let me finish this off and then you can join. Let's talk to Sit Lally.
The weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. From now on,
Hold on!
we'll be there to help you. Now we just need to see where your fate, no, our fate, leads us.
I'm not done with this yet. Hold on. Let's talk to Oleron. Oh my god, hold on.
All I saw was a dark abyss. The captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like that for hundreds of years. For us, his death is something sad. But for him,
Shalonen's up
maybe
there.
it finally allowed him to be at peace.
Alright, let's talk to Jalonen and then I'll...
The stories of heroes will continue to be passed down from generation to generation. If Natlan faces a crisis again, I'm sure people will look to our story as a source of hope. We've earned our place in history. That's pretty surreal, don't you think?
Yeah, it really is, yeah. Alright. Now I'll pay tribute. And it should be the end of the quest, I imagine? I want a cutscene bomb? Oh, that's all you wanted to do. Oh. I didn't know what you were trying to do. That's why I wasn't accepting it. It's like, I don't know if you joining me would have stopped me from doing this. So I honestly thought you were just trying to annoy me. I wasn't sure what you were trying to do. Either that or I thought you wanted to do resin stuff, and I was like, not just yet. Let me finish this first. Alright. Sing your final song with pride, like a hero's march to the other side. This monument commemorates the 1,985 brave warriors who gave their lives in the war for Natlan. Let's leave this for them. Is it the crown? It is the crown. Embark on a new adventure. Alright, so we've got to head back to here. Alright, let's see what this does. Oh.
Story! I want to hear a story! Come on! Tell us!
Well, You kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin?
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
Sure.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler, a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the Abyss. Most importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave, someone who treasures those around him. You could call him a natural-born hero.
Yeah, he's super strong. Tell us more.
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
Well, we've really made a name for ourselves in that land.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the Traveler in Natlan.
I don't imagine we
Under
get.
his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars.
What? He's like spazzing out right now. Okay. Hopefully that's.
Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared.
Gasoithoth, like a soy sauce.
Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlan has entered a new era of peace. The Traveler fought for life. The Captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let that be the end.
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it! This is the best story ever! Yeah, and Tumaini is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today, okay guys?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
Kids.
No, it's my turn. I get to be Tumaini today.
None of you get to be Hermione. I am the real Hermione.
Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Want to let Paimon be Tumaini for the day?
Sure. Then I'll be Paimon.
Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
And that's the quest done. What is that? Hold on, what did I just get? Because I got that, and then... Well, the Pilgrim's Chronicle's got something to it. Hold on. Oh, this is different. Oh, it's the words. Ah, that's cool. It has Chasker, I think. Yeah. That's all I can... Yeah, okay. What was the other thing I got? Was it one of these? Oh, what is... What? Throne of the Primal Fire. Okay, that can wait a minute. What's this though? Let me quickly do this. Let me see what this is about real quick. Because this seems necessary. Oh, I saw Fatui up there. Why are we there?
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to.
Agreed.
Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement?
Well, considering what the captain did for Natlan.
Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's have a look-see. Because I want to know. What are you doing here?
What are you guys doing here?
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense.
Hell yeah!
My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait, you must be the Traveler and his fairy companion.
Oh, you know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
Well, something tells me we can't escape this one.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right? I need her help with something.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
With her personality, it's pretty slim.
Yeah, Sitlali really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler.
Yeah, sounds about right.
If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
Why do you need her help?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin?
Sounds familiar.
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Huitzilin created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Huitzilin used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I needed to be factual. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Citlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you.
We actually should go ask her, Paimon.
Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with Huitzilin. Who knows? Colors might lead us in the right direction. We'll help you convince Citlali. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
Okay, so now we gotta go talk to Citlali. Okay. This is interesting to see how this unfolds. Citlali, you're gonna want to give us the key so we can get in. Alright, see what happens.
So, This is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
For someone like St. Lolly, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover.
Yeah, hopefully.
St. Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with something.
Probably not even home.
Maybe she's not home.
Let's try her other name.
Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
The door is thrown open and you're met with the pungent smell of alcohol.
If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
So, Lolly's a real hermit, huh?
Traveler!
Just give it a minute.
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Still, Lolly wouldn't turn us away. Alright, in we go. Now, let's see how this comes about.
So this is where St. Lolly lives.
Indeed it is.
Didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists. Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
Nope, she's noticed something. Or was it that she made that face about?
Care a lot about what we think of her.
Well, I mean, considering the way she tends to act.
Spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Uh-huh, that's...
You mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Ideally not.
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
Huh?
What?
No. She heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her? I thought she was above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
I can still hear you, you know.
I apologize for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It's just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz. Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well...
Someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Of course, Fireman's talking about the pay. God, look at her face!
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
Fireman's like money, 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 money.
Busy. I knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
What if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
She's like, do I want to buy into this?
Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I don't know. Did
I
she?
can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Okay.
And there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
No, fuck's sake.
You agreed to let us do the talking.
So I was just like, you're gonna be you kidding, right? Uh-oh. Nah, she's gonna ult them. She is going to ult them. I'm waiting for it. Yep, see Lily suddenly walks out and you rush after her.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
Impatient for Tui, bitch.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
You're lucky you didn't force Sweet Lolly's hand.
Yeah, we are pretty lucky.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Eatsley. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
Battle
You're
of Seven.
investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part?
Nope.
Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman, Huitzilin, was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
And it would mean a lot to your tribe.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Valid.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Let's talk about friendship with Sit Lily came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. She's not amused at all though. Oh fucking hell, here we go.
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Slow down.
At me, why don't you?
I'd like to know too.
No, no, and no. We did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia.
You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Sitlali's help through you.
Well, sounds good. Okay. Oh, let's grab one of these. Before I continue that, I am going to go to the Flower Feather Clan. I'm going to quickly check this stuff. I've technically started it, but I haven't at the same time. Let me look at the other clans. So, Nightwind is what I was... Huh? Oh, it's the fucking speaker's chamber. Duh. That'd be confused then. Okay. Alright, let me quickly claim my dailies. So the reputation stuff I'm probably going to do off stream as well, like when I have time, if I want to just knock it out of the way. Because that's new. So honestly, I don't think too many people care about the reputation stuff. Alright, I will claim those later. It is Monday, so let me quickly claim my forge. My forgery stuff. So we'll very quickly head down here. Quickly talk to you. We'll get this stuff. Thank ya. Quickly chuck some on for next week. I'm gonna quickly head down here and just have a little sus. Don't have enough sigils, that's alright. But I reckon I'm gonna leave it here for today. Since my main thing was anyway just to do the ARCHON quest, and I'll probably save the extra things that I'm gonna do on Genshin for a bit later on tonight, because I need to do a bit of work in my week. Like, her level is good, but I need to get some work on her weapon. Now that I should have access to the weekly boss, which I imagine is all the way. Wait. First, let's actually suss this before I finish. Let's suss this very quickly. Where is it? Oh, here we go. It's down here. Hi, Capitano. I'm dropping it from above. Don't mind me. I guess I'm going to have to talk directly to Capitano. Yep. I'm really curious. A noble figure coats the sun with frost. In 2 eras grants salvation to Natland not once, but twice. Ah! Okay, you have to actually be able to travel with Pyro to actually do this. That's interesting. That's different. Don't hate that. Here we go. Alright, let's offer... Building up your tribal reputation will grant you the reward Blazing Flint Ore, which will further improve the traveler's pyro abilities. Uh-huh. Let's offer those three up. The first flint lights up the distant past and the land of journey's beginning. We call it home. The way back may be no more, yet when you and I embrace the night, pure as a mirror it remains, and forever shall it stay. The second flint lights up the juncture of setting forth, and the day of a journey began. We call it farewell. In its departure, the unchanging world betrays us, yet still some try to grasp its shadow. The third flint lights up a daytime of celebration. In a moment when hearts are opened up, we call it friendship. This journey is far from a solitary trial. Not only the winds, but human hearts too, embrace us along the way. Now we get a cool little sequence. And I guess that's how we activate... Yep, that's how we activate our constellations. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, technically I already see 6, so I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I can't explain it. But... Oh, wrong thing. I didn't want to do that. What? Bruh. What am I doing? This. We'll claim that. And let's very quickly... I have 3 wishes for Sit Lally. And Bree, now that you're here, do you think I'm gonna get Sit Lally?
No.
Fuck. Alright, well, I'm throwing them in anyway. So the first one was a debate club. The second one is a purple. It is a sack greatsword. The third one is a sharpshooter's oath. But I have another wish to claim, so let me quickly do that. And I'm throwing it in. So number 4 is probably it's another debate club. Okay. So what are you doing?
Glad to be
Stupid
working with you.
quest.
You're still doing the quest.
Stupid quest.
I was actually about to wrap up the stream.
Stupid quest taking forever.
Yeah, it drags on. At least this one with 5.3 didn't take as long. Like, considering I started it last
It took
week.
3 hours.
Yeah, roughly.
That's long.
It's long, but it's not as long as some other quests that Genshin's got. Like, even world quests take longer.
Stupid fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's a bit nuts, ain't it?
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sweet Lolly.
The Battle of 7 Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there
get
when
it
it took
done,
place,
but
and
no.
she never told me about it.
No.
That's how.
No.
But Molo Sol said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitziling tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Huitziling School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle.
Oh, thank fuck,
Those
I thought I
graffiti
did a
drawings are how they
fucky-wucky.
challenge me.
I did not do a fucky-wucky.
Wait, what?
Of course, none of them
I
ever
thought I did a
succeeded.
fucky-wucky,
Yeah.
So, after
but it
Huitziling's death,
didn't go
her
through.
students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do
Yeah,
now
because I
is
honestly
last
thought
long enough.
you would have been heading into town.
I am.
You're
Very
just...
soon.
Yeah.
As my rival,
No, that's fair
Huitzilin
enough.
only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors.
I'm just doing a little
She had some kind of
experimental
secret
shitty
technique at her
thingy.
disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept
Experimental.
it from me. I'm a fast learner.
Yeah, I'm
Telling
seeing
me
if
about the
I'm
technique is no different
gonna
than
get
handing
lucky
it to
and
me
I'm
on a
gonna go
silver
for
platter.
C1 Movuika.
As if she would give away her
Oh.
one advantage.
With shits and gigs, or if not, and I lose, I have a
all of that is
guaranteed
secondary.
next
Like I said,
character,
I'm only
and
here
I
to
just
help
won't
you
wish next
fulfill your
banner.
duty.
The next banner's reruns anyway, so.
Exactly.
So Sitlo is doing all of this for me.
Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. The great shaman should do her part to see it done.
Great Shaman should also be a bit more organized at home. Sitlo is not going to like that comment, Traveler.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman.
Yeah.
Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman.
Actually,
but
I'm
we
just
have a
gonna save
situation
and
over
have the
here.
pity built.
We could really use your help.
Because all I'm gonna use Movuika for is my Chaska team.
Hmm.
For reactions and shit, so...
Yeah. Oh, please, Great Shaman.
Okay.
No, I'll probably do this little bit and then decide where I go from there.
Happened. The woven scroll proves it. Wheat Ceiling used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Wheat Ceiling was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful, and no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely
I hate how
why
her face is like
hesitate
itchy
to
right now.
include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Wheat Ceiling was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Is there a problem?
Most of Wheat Ceiling students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Yeah, Paimon can...
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine, I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Alright, Obsidian Altar time.
Is this really necessary?
But I could just teleport there. I'm so smart. Ugh.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you? We should just run!
Don't be afraid.
The hero of Natland here, Granny Eatsley, will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Huitziling.
So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Okay then.
School have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Citlali?
Obviously enough. No, that's gonna foster the fuck out of Citlali. Just that line right there.
Hey!
Nope.
You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm
Yep.
Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? Huh, no one has the guts for that.
Well, I do.
You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Let me think. Well, here comes the Elder.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief...
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitziling, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So,
Mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, I think. And then I can finish this off in my time, more or less. So, yeah, Bree, are you still here? No, she's muted. Okay. So, like I will be putting it on Twitch. Oh, Jesus, holy shit. That actually startled me. I was about to say, are you keen for the Marvel Rivals sesh tomorrow night? For the stream? Is that a yes? Okay. So, granted, on your availability, of course, we'll be pulling up some Marvel Rivals tomorrow night and Thursday night for the streams. Unfortunately, though, she will not be here because she'll be busy playing D&D, rolling dice.
Nerd session!
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a dice right now, actually. I rolled a 14. Okay, that's not too bad. 14's decent. Yeah, so I'll probably be just pulling up some COD. And then I may pull up another stream at some point during the week. That isn't planned. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might just...
Okay, good. I rolled a 15.
Yeah, just because you've got the lightest touch with dice, okay? But anyways. Yeah, I will wrap up here. And... yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens in terms of Genshin's story from here, because it seems like now it's really starting to gear up for Shinez Naya. So I feel like Natlan's story is kind of already done. Like, it honestly feels like it's already done. In a weird way. So, I don't know. We've only got 5 versions to go until we get 6.0 anyway. Which will be probably towards the end of the year when we get 6.0. Which I imagine is going to be Shinez Naya, considering the way this has gone. And yeah, it's going to be interesting, is really all I can say. But for now, we shall depart. And all going well, we will be back tomorrow night with some other rivals. So, Bree, what do you say we go down this elevator? That wasn't a good enough ding. Hold on. Alright, let's try that again. That's better.